Today I'm going to talk about the Bhutan country. Today I will start from historical basis of Bhutan country. So Bhutan has been settled as early as 2000 BC. So Bhutan is one of those countries which has been independent, which have been independent from few outside powers. And the history of Bhutan says that there was only small business community, and then the economy get evolved by the formation of a dual government. Now at the present, the political structure of the Bhutan is like that. It has changed by implementing multi-party democracy. The main economy of the Bhutan is based on agriculture. And to some extent, it is also based on some extent based on small cottage industries. The economic structure is good of Bhutan country, and the political structure is also good, and it also depend on agriculture, and some all sectors like government sectors, transportation services, and some transportation system for both government and public. And there are two types of trade relations are followed by Bhutan country. The first one is protectionist trade. It is between two countries with qualitative and quantitative policies and instructions. And the second one is free trade. It is also called by free. It is there are no type there is no type of restrictions are in this trade. So it is very famous among the Bhutanese economic system. Then another thing is historical historical time historical basis of Bhutan country. In the previous time, there was good low criminal time, criminal laws in the Bhutan country. But now there are many problems like unemployment, poverty. Now the criminal rate is more some high in the Bhutan. The judicial system of Bhutan is not good because because they only favors the borrowers rather than creditors. They should follow creditors as well as borrowers in the same term, because when they follow the borrowers alone, then it all undoubtedly create a problem in the economic development. So to make a good development of the Bhutan, they should make balance between the regulations to follow for creditors and borrowers. In the government also play a good role to maintain the economy of the Bhutan. The government also give encouragement to the some small scale cottage industries and some small businesses to make good growth of the Bhutan country. Bhutan is well in some things, and is bad in some things also. The good things of Bhutan is that it is very fastest in in registering property to establish a new business, because it was also discovered by a report of 2013, that was World Bank report of 2013. It also said declined that the system of Bhutan is good, but to some extent the system of Bhutan is not good. There are small relations, lesser relations with international companies, and the private sectors are more, and but the government do not prefer to private sectors. From private sector it is underdeveloped. The next thing is trade agreement. Bhutan has some trade agreements with different countries. Recently, he maintained a trade with India and Bangladesh, and it is beneficial for them because it has access to the 1.7 trillion US dollar Indian market. So the next one is it has also multi-sectoral technical and economic corporation. So it is a member of this team, and it has also bilateral agreement, trade, commerce or import, export, and transit. So it has many trade agreements with different countries, and these trade agreements also helps to improve the market access with different countries and with the developing countries as well. So there are some barriers, crisis, which I researched during my research about Bhutan country. So these are some people of this country faced high unemployment rate, which is a big obstacle in the Bhutan country's economy development. And the next one is high external debt and high rate of poverty. So people have to face a lot of poverty during their life, and they have to live life with poverty, and they can't pay attention in the economical growth of Bhutan country. And there are so the one fault is of government, because it is the government is not paying attention on private sectors. So that's why private sectors have to face little foreign investments, and less multinational companies. They have no relations with multinational companies. So it is a bigger Bhutan country. Thereafter I will explain the financial system of Bhutan. So the financial system of Bhutan is well capitalized to some extent, but it is not well managed, because there are some few errors in it. So the financial system of Bhutan has 5 commercial banks and 5 non-commercial institutes, including pension fund and house loans, etc. So the government of Bhutan has give some opportunities to the people, and these are recently established by government, like ATM across countries, stock exchange, housing and school loans, study loans. There are also some facilities that are provided by the government. So we can see some improvements in the financial system of Bhutan. And there are many types of loans are of high rates, like transportation, housing, personal loans are on high rates. But there are some low rates on housing and study loans. So in the last, I will tell you about the cultural and traditional and legal system of Bhutan. The legal system of Bhutan is good, but the quality of assessed is poor, because because people have different cultures and different languages from the people of different countries. So they have different laws and rule and regulations. So Bhutan country is different, and in rule and regulations and in language. So it is mainly based on the law and law and regulations.